Alright, here is the video review for Transformers The Last Night Premiere Edition Deluxe Barricade. He was one of the others I was interested in, along with the Voyager Prime from the first wave, and here he is in his police car form. And you can see he's some dark blue with a little bit of black-ish color, dark blue with the white. He's got the little chain gun here on his, it's plugged in here to the back. It becomes a wrist weapon. That's where you can store it in vehicle mode. You don't have to. You can leave it off if you want, because he does have a nightstick and a pistol that stay on his legs during transformation, which is pretty cool, and he can use those in robot mode as well, and you can kind of see them all folded up in there. So you can take this off. It just plugs in right back here if you want to have just a clean police car. Here he is with Bumblebee. Now this is the Age of Extinction Bumblebee, although it is the same mold as the Bumblebee that's in Wave 1 of these Premiere Edition ones. But I think this one has better paint on it versus the new one. So I'm not going to be picking up the new repainted Bumblebee. But I didn't want to get him out off the shelf so you could see how he compares with his kind of nemesis, at least from the first movie. And to transform to a robot, it's actually not too difficult. Now you want to go ahead and open up the doors here. Just kind of untab them from the side and lift this whole assembly up. Just like this. You can go ahead and fold the doors in. Just leave that up like that. That is going to form his backpack, which is like one minor complaint about the figure itself, but we'll get to that shortly. So bring that up, unpeg his legs. Flip his feet down, pull this little pin down, flip his feet down. Now you can leave this folded up like this, although that you can see that makes a bad ankle. This piece is on an extendable joint here, separate from everything, so you want to bring that back so you make like a flat foot there. And I realize I just said flat foot when talking about a cop robot, but whatever. And then rotate his legs out to the side. You can see the weapons can stay attached. They just tab in if you want to take them out and use them. Now the arms, you can see how the shoulders are back here behind the legs. There's a hinge in there, so when you're going to go ahead and flip these little things down, pull his arms out. You see there's a hinge right here, and when you're folding the arms in, it can be difficult because they want to butt up against the legs, and you've got to remember to take this hinge and kind of bend it up toward the robot so everything fits in there properly. But straighten that out, bring the arms down, and bring that forward, click. Bring the arms down, rotate the wheels up onto his shoulders, rotate. You can see right now his elbows are bending the wrong way, so rotate these pieces forward here, and then rotate the wrists forward as well, like that. And then bring his chest plate down, and then this whole piece collapses. You can see it plugs into the back here. Collapses onto his back like that. And that's the only really shell-formery piece on him. It would be nice if maybe this could have folded in half a different way, or collapsed in kind of in a way that Bumblebee's does, although even Bumblebee has a little bit of a back shield as well. Or popped off to form a riot shield. Some people were talking about that. That would have been neat. And there may be a way to do that. Maybe a way to work the hinge where you can pop it off. I'll leave that to customizers. But there he is in robot mode. He's got the red and blue lights. The 4 eyes. And what's cool is you'll probably never see it because of this panel right here, but he does kind of have like some engine-y detail on in light gray on the back of his head, which sits in vehicle mode right about in the engine bay. So it's a minor detail that is going to get overlooked just by the design. I don't know why they went all out to put that in there. Although it could just be the back of the head, but with the extra gray piece, you can kind of pretend that's an engine there. So yeah, posability-wise, he does have a swivel head. I think it's on a ball joint, but it's on a little bit of a ball joint, but the shape of the head and the surrounding bits don't give you a whole lot of room of it. You can kind of look slightly up, and that's about all the extra motion you're going to get out of it from side to side. He's got dual swivel shoulders. He does have that hinge. You can bring him back. You can bring him forward a little bit, but not again with this in the way, not to much effect. Bicep swivel, hinge elbows. He does have a wrist swivel, which is nice. No waist swivel because of how everything pegs together back here. He does have ball joint thigh, or ball joint hips, thigh rotation, hinge knees to about 90 degrees. And you got a little bit of posability in the feet there due to how they transform. So yeah, not a bad little robot. He also, like I said, that chain gun thing that we took off at the beginning of the video. It has those little tabs that it tabbed into. You can put it on either arm, right in here. There's a little gap. You can take this, you can plug this into there, and then you can fold it around the arm. You can kind of give him a little chain gun weapon. He does have the reverse serve and protect on his brass knuckles. So you serve and protect. So if he punches you, it's gonna say serve and protect on you, probably. Certainly if he punches a metal robot, it can dent it to say serve and protect. You can attach that to either arm. And again, he can hold his little weapons, whether it's his gun or his nightstick, in either of his hands as well. You might actually even be able to put the nightstick in through the chain gun, which is, yeah, there you can, which is silly, but it's doable. You might be able to put the gun in there through there too, but just to show you that his hands can hold it. Just leave those there. And then quick size comparisons. Refocus this. Bring this up. And here he is with the Age of Extinction Bumblebee. Again, same mold as the one that's in this Premier Edition wave, but better paint in my opinion. I'm not going to waste money buying another version of this Bumblebee when I've already got a really cool one right here. But like I said, a little shorter, but also a little bulkier. I think they look decently matched if you wanted to have them fight on a shelf. And then here they are with the Voyager Optimus Prime. Yeah, a fun little figure. Like I said, him and Voyager Prime were the two I wanted out of the Wave 1, and I got them. So, we'll see if I get any more. But, yeah, there it is. Transformers, The Last Night Premier Edition Deluxe Barricade.